Every legendary character has a code. John Wick, Batman, samurais, knights. They weren't respected because they were unstoppable. They were respected because they had rules they refused to break. The modern man, on the other hand, has no code. And that's exactly why he's distracted, overweight, addicted, inconsistent, and this is probably why he isn't respected by those around him. But today we are fixing that with 10 rules that you need to adopt to enter your disciplined man era. Your attention is the most valuable thing that you own. Not your money, not your time, your attention. Because where your attention goes, your life follows. Every notification, every endless scroll, every just one more video, they're all training your brain to crave constant stimulation. Over time, sitting down to do something difficult, whether it's studying, working, reading, or even having a conversation, is going to start to feel unbearable. And that's exactly what these platforms are designed to do. The longer they keep your eyes on the screen, the more they profit. Which means every day there is an invisible battle being fought over one thing. Your attention. The disciplined man doesn't win this battle with willpower alone. He silences unnecessary notifications. He puts his phone away while he works. He creates moments where his mind can focus without any interruption. Because he understands one simple truth. Attention is the gateway to every achievement you'll ever accomplish. So guard it fiercely. Because if you can't control your attention, someone else will. Most people think discipline is about having more willpower, but it's not. It's about needing less of it. The disciplined man doesn't fight temptation every day. He removes temptation before it ever becomes a problem. He keeps healthy food where he can see it and hides the junk food. He charges his phone outside the bedroom instead of beside his pillow. He lays out his gym clothes the night before. He keeps his workspace clean and free from distractions before he starts working. He understands that every decision drains a little bit of willpower. So instead of having to rely on self-control, he designs an environment where the right choice is also the easiest choice. Don't build a life that requires constant discipline. Build one that naturally creates it. Most people get their dopamine for free. A few minutes on social media, a couple of YouTube videos, endless scrolling. Within minutes of waking up, their brain is flooded with easy pleasure without having to accomplish anything. And over time, your brain learns a very dangerous lesson. Why work hard when dopamine is so readily available? The disciplined man teaches his brain the exact opposite. He earns his dopamine. He gets that feeling after finishing a workout, after spending hours building his business, after reading another chapter of a book, after making real progress. Eventually, his brain stops craving these easy stimulations and starts craving meaningful achievement. Don't let dopamine be something you just consume. Let it be something that you actually earn. Most people think that they have a discipline problem, but often they just have a health problem instead. When you're sleep deprived, living on junk food, never exercising, staying indoors all day, not getting enough sunlight, and barely moving, you're asking your brain to make disciplined decisions while having an empty tank. Your body is the engine that powers your mind, so make sure that you feed it well, train it regularly, get enough sleep, spend time in the sun, go for walks. These activities are no longer optional. They are foundations of your self-control, because no productivity hack can compensate for a neglected body. A tired brain cannot make disciplined decisions. Take care of your body first and your mind will follow. Motivation is unreliable. Some days you'll wake up feeling unstoppable. Other days you won't feel like doing anything at all. If your progress depends on motivation, your progress will always be inconsistent. The disciplined man doesn't rely on how he feels. He relies on systems. He schedules his workouts on a calendar. He follows the same morning routine. He plans his week in advance. He meal preps so he doesn't have to make unhealthy decisions when he's tired. Because systems eliminate the need to constantly choose. Remember guys, motivation gets you started, but systems keep you going. And when motivation disappears, it is your systems that carry you forward. Your comfort zone is either expanding or shrinking. There is no middle ground. Every time you avoid a difficult conversation, skip a workout, procrastinate on an important task, or choose comfort over growth, you make discomfort feel even more intimidating the next time. But the opposite is also true. Every time you willingly do something hard, you teach your brain a powerful lesson that I can handle this. And slowly, what once felt uncomfortable now starts to feel normal. That's why disciplined people deliberately seek small doses of discomfort every day. It could be a tough workout, a cold shower, an hour of deep work, reading instead of scrolling, or finally having the conversation that you've been avoiding. Not because they think that suffering is the goal, but because they know that comfort is addictive. The more comfortable your life gets, the smaller your world becomes. Weak men love to announce what they are going to do. They tell everyone about the business they're starting, the body they're going to build, or the habits they're finally going to stick to. And for a moment, that attention that they get almost feels as rewarding as accomplishing that goal. Because deep down, their objective was the validation of other people. The disciplined man is different. He doesn't need applause. His standards aren't for other people. They are promises that he makes to himself. He doesn't skip workouts because nobody's watching. He doesn't cut corners because nobody will find out. He does the right thing because his character demands it. Like John Wick, he doesn't need to tell people he's dangerous. His actions speak so loudly that words become unnecessary. So stay quiet, stay consistent, stop doing things for the validation of other people. The people that you spend the most time with are quietly shaping the person that you are becoming. If your friends stay up all night, waste hours scrolling, avoid responsibility, and laugh at higher ambition and purpose, don't be surprised when those habits start to feel normal to you, because standards are contagious. The conversations you have, the behaviors you tolerate, and the expectations of your circle will slowly become your own. This is why the disciplined man chooses his environment carefully. He surrounds himself with people who challenge him, inspire him, and hold themselves to a higher standard. People who value growth over comfort, purpose over distraction, and discipline over instant gratification. Because whether you like it or not, you will eventually rise or fall to the standard of the people around you. Most people are obsessed with intensity. They'll spend 3 hours in the gym one weekend, study all night before an exam, or work relentlessly on a project for a few days, only to burn out and quit. The disciplined man thinks differently. He understands that success isn't built by what you do once, it's built by what you do repeatedly. The strongest bodies are built one workout at a time. Knowledge is built one page at a time. Businesses are built one day of focused work at a time. And discipline itself is built through thousands of small decisions repeated over months and years. That's why the disciplined man doesn't chase perfect days. He chases consistent ones. Because extraordinary lives aren't created by these occasional bursts of effort. They are created by ordinary actions repeated so often that they become part of who you are. So respect the power of repetitions. It's not what you do occasionally that changes your life. It's what you refuse to stop doing. Take a look around your room. If your desk is covered in clutter, your bed is unmade, and your floor is just littered with things, don't be surprised if your mind feels just as chaotic. Your environment is constantly talking to your brain. Every pile of paper, every empty bottle, every unnecessary object competes for a tiny piece of your attention. Now individually, they don't seem like much, but together they create friction that makes it hard to focus. The disciplined man understands that a clean environment isn't just about being neat. It's about creating a space where his mind can do its best work. So before he's on to work, he cleans his desk, he makes his bed, he puts things back where they belong, not because he's obsessed with cleanliness, but because he's obsessed with clarity. So before you organize your life, organize the space where your life actually takes place, because a clear space creates a clear mind.